What is up, everybody? It's your boy Roll. So it's Friday. Coming for another Friday tournament. A lot of people already just pulled up too. I can see behind me. So trying out something different with the deck today. So obviously, you guys watched Tuesday's vlog. I was trying out all the charmers in the main deck. On today's episode, I'm going to be trying out a gold second Ryzel Mitsurugi deck. I'm just trying to see if it's viable or not. And I'm not doing like the Triff gaming build where he ran a lot of the Dogmatica stuff, because that build was pretty gas. I just don't have none of that stuff to play. But I am running like an old Ryzel Pure go second, so I'm running like three of the that one card that bounces pictures to be on the screen. I think it's called Ultimate Slayer. Yeah, three Ultimate Slayers. I'm running like one droplet. Then I'm also just running like the Charmies, like two of the blue Purlia, three Fools, and also two Lightning Storms and Feather Dust in the main deck. Just to see how it plays in today's format. It is kind of risky because people are on the Mitsu Ryzel, and a lot of Mitsu Ryzel deck run the hand looping, but I figure why not? The format is about to change, and I just want to try something different. So today's episode, let's see how I do. So with all that being said, let's get into it. Without further ado, I'm gonna catch you guys after round one. Y'all stay tuned. Alright guys, coming into round one of the tournament, ended up playing against my buddy Alejandro and his Mr. Ruby Ryzo deck. So yeah, we haven't played in a while, so it's a pretty interesting game to say the least. I actually made him go first. I won the dice roll. I could tell he was a little perplexed by that. However, you guys already know I'm playing go second. Luckily for me, I did open up Mo Charmies, and I did open up Ultimate Slayer. So he made Baguska pass. I just Ultimate Slayered it and started popping off on my field, going for the OTK. And I had enough gas just because he knew if I could have did anything else. So I won game one fairly quick. And Ultimate Slayer has proven to be a really good card. Coming into game two, I didn't know if he was going to go first or second. However, I just sided in Ghost Bells just to be on the safe side, just have a little extra gas in case I could go first. And he started popping off. I did open up Perulia, Fua, and he decided to play through it. I was pretty confident in his game. However, even though he was spamming like crazy, I needed at least to draw Ultimate Slayer, and I would have been fine. I am on a 42 card deck, and unfortunately for me, even after drawing 5 or 6 cards, I did not draw Ultimate Slayer at all. I just kept drawing more engine to my deck. And that's the thing about the Mo Charmy challenge that a lot of you guys may not know. You can take the challenge and still win. As you guys can see right here, this is proof of it. Like, I didn't draw anything to out his board. I did go back Guska, and he did have Solemn Judgment. However, I was looking for a board breaker. So, hindsight is 2020. If I would have drew a board breaker, I would have ran into Judgment anyway. So I was cooked regardless. But board breakers, like a judge, like the droplet I was main decking, and Ultimate Slayer was definitely needed. So I ended up losing game two. It's kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. I thought at the very least, I'm like, come on, board breaker, come on, board breaker. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles at times. You guys see right here, I'm trying to recover back, but I got hit with Drow, Judgments. And yeah, man, Mr. Ryzel deck is very powerful, man. So much recovery, but my opponent just had too much gas. Double Solemn Judgment was just too much. Then going into game three, I'm gonna misplay. He's gonna go first, of course. And what I'm gonna do is he's gonna normal summon sword. I'm gonna draw. I had Ash in hand. I should have ashed it. And I go over more in the next clip, but I ended up losing because of that. So GG, no re well played. Catch you guys in the next clip. All right, guys. So round one was a success. I lost, but I could have won. I made a goofy play game three, so I ain't gonna really say goofy. So I was playing with my buddy Alejandro, and I made him go first game one. He was shocked. I opened up Ultimate Slayer, and literally he just after I fooled. No, I forgot what I did to him, but he ended on like Baguska pass. I'm like, okay, Ultimate Slayer, GG, attack for game. Game two, Fuwalos, Perulia. And I drew like 6 cards. He talents me, looked at my hand, got rid of my droplet, and that caused me to lose the game because I couldn't break through detonator. Then game 3, I made him go first. He didn't know what to do. And literally, hey, what's going on? My bad. And so literally after I made him go first game 3, he normal summoned sword. And I was like, do I ash this or draw him? He told me straight up if I would have ashed him, he would have lost because that was his only play. So I'm like, maybe if I just draw him, I'm good? Unless he opens the field spell. And guess what happened? He opened the field spell. I'm like, oh, okay, that sucks. So my turn, I'm like, you know what? I got Lightning Storm in hand. I'm good still. Draw for turn. I already had I had the 7 Tachyon to search out my EXT. So I'm like, I should be good, right? Go 7 Tachyon. He had the Ash Blossom. I'm like, damn it. Okay. Lightning Storm, the back row. And then he obviously had a detonator with a It says stupid aggregator attached. So when I went normal summon ice, he popped it. Sword hit the field after sword effect. Chain, ag negate sword. And that was like, damn, I ain't have any more extenders and I was just lost. So, in my mind, I should have won. I could have won. And that's good enough for me. And going second seems legit. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie at all. Because, like, even though you got a chance of getting potentially hand ripped, if you open up a more Charmy with a freaking border breaker, you're good. So I'm gonna continue running this, go second all day, and work on my side deck. But it's pretty cool though. I actually had fun this game. I ain't gonna lie. Really, really chill game and a really entertaining game. Anyway, I'm gonna catch you guys after round 2. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys, coming into round 2 of the tournament, ended up playing against one of the newer players in my shop. He's been here before. I just don't interact with the guy that well. He was on White Forest, and pretty interesting game to say the least, man, because I'm pretty confident my deck could beat White Forest when I start seeing White Forest cards. Unfortunately for me, game 1, I drew no board breakers, no hand trap. I just drew all engine, and unfortunately for the format that we're in right now, against every deck, if they just get to play and you draw nothing but engine, unless you're playing against the Mitsu mirror match and you can kind of gas through your opponent's board. If you're playing against a deck like White Forest, they're just gonna FTK you like crazy, and there's nothing you can do about that. Maybe it's a skill issue on my end, but I think his board had way too much stuff, and I just couldn't play through it. So GG, no, really well played. Those Book of Moon effects that deck has is crazy, and also too, Call by the Grave on my aggregator hurt as well. Game 2. He's gonna be surprised. I'm gonna make him go first. I figure he doesn't know I'm going first, and I had a good feeling he was gonna brick on like side deck stuff. So luckily for me, I Perulia'd, and he just passed honestly. And he Perulia fooled me, but I'm just gonna go for the OTK. Same thing I did against my round 1 opponent. Same board, about going more Cormor and stuff like that. That's one thing I like about this deck. It could really just blow up a board and OTK really quick. Ended up winning game 2 because of that. Now going into game 3, same thing's gonna happen that happened in game 1. I'm gonna draw literally no hand traps. I ain't gonna draw 2 Ultima Slayers. However, because of the deck I'm playing against, Ultima Slayer meant nothing, which kind of sucked. Because I know if I was playing against like Mitsu Raizo, depending on their hand, like if they would open up draw, I probably would have been cooked. But like if they just ended like Detonator and some other stuff, I would have been good. I opened up 2 Ultimate Slayers, and Ultimate Slayer is such a good board breaker because you can bounce back Detonator and then shut off the Murakumo in the gate with the Ag and go from there. And then all you gotta do is worry about the back row. But next set, once the Duelist Advance is actually legal, you can use that new XYZ monster that when he's sent to the graveyard from your extra deck, he can pop a back row. So Ultimate Slayer gets stronger going into the Nationals. But like I said, he just set a board. I mean, I tried to play through it, and I thought I was gonna come back. His turn took like 10 minutes. I was like kind of mentally checked out. I wasn't really reading every card on the board. There was a monster on his board that says, can't even show our card effects. I'm like, oh crap, that card's annoying. Like, why does that card exist? I mean, I get why it exists, but I'm like, man, I need a board breaker like Droplet or something. But I think I only kept 1 Droplet in the main deck. This is my first day experimenting with this deck. And then he had Black Oak Slap as well, which also hurt me. So, nevertheless, man, I just got caught with my pants down against a rogue deck I haven't played against forever. And that's what happens, man. My deck was solid, though, so I'm going to catch you guys in the next clip. I'm going to end up losing this one, but it is what it is. Y'all stay tuned. We got to stay positive, you know? All right, guys, round 2 is over. I ended up losing against a freaking FTK deck. Freaking Deal Bellstars, man. That deck's so annoying. So game 1 and game 3, I lost the same way. Game 1, he just won the dice roll and wanted to go first. I'm like, okay, whatever. As long as I open up a board breaker, something, I'm good. No board breakers game 1, no hand traps. He's playing Deal Bellstar. If you guys know anything about that deck, they get to play Yu-Gi-Oh, you lose. Another reason why people hate modern Yu-Gi-Oh, it's kind of like, I know my deck is kind of the same thing, so I can't really talk shit, but it's like, dog. And the thing I hate about the deck the most, it takes forever for their turns. Like, my opponent's turn took a solid 8 minutes, bro. It was annoying. So I ended up losing game 1. Game 2, I won. Did I make him go first game 2? Actually, I did make him go first game 2. I made him go first game 2. He bricked in all hand traps, and I OTK'd him. Game 3, he decided to go first. And, you know, I left in all my go second stuff. Once again, no hand traps. But I did open up 2 board breakers, being 2 Ultimate Slayers. So I'm like, okay, we can play with this. Because I can bounce the Synchro Dude. Synchro Dude shut off the Fusion, Omnigate Dude, and I should be good. So I did all that. Tried to blow up his board. Didn't realize the stupid monster for his field, the Deal Bellstar field, protects. When when you have, I think it's new, when you have 2 or more deal bell monsters on the field, your cards can't be destroyed by opponent's card effects. I'm like, all right, I guess. So I'm like, let me just see if I can figure this out. He had half life points. I'm like, I'm finna just run this dude over because his field was reduced, but his field was also boosted. Long story short, I get him down to like 1700 pass turn, and he was able to come back on his turn. What hurt me in this matchup was he saw all his freaking side deck. He saw Black Ghost Laugh, which he drew the Black Ghost Laugh off of the Wanted, and then he discarded it to bring out the little dudes to make the bigger dudes in his deck. So nevertheless, I got cooked. I think if I would have played a little bit better, I would have won. But I ain't gonna lie, I was so mentally checked out during that game. I'm just like, bro, this combo's taking forever. And my prayers didn't really do much because I couldn't really wipe his board with Ame because his field was protected. So this is just a case of me not really knowing the deck as much and know the cards that they run. Because I'm pretty sure they didn't really run that protection card. Last time I played the deck, I think it's more of a newer card. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments section down below. But yeah, I ain't even tripping though. I ain't gonna lie, it's like whatever. I really didn't want to play today. I only came up here because one of my boys said he was coming up here today to play some Edison that I haven't seen in a while. One of my old Yu-Gi-Oh homies that actually taught YC at Chicago when back in the day. But he didn't even show up, so it was like, I came over here for no freaking reason because I got a Beyblade tournament tomorrow with my son. And the first place is like a $300 Beyblade, so I'm really trying to win that. But nevertheless, man, I'm like, I'm using some practice ends for nationals. And go second seems fun, I ain't gonna lie. It seems really good. I might legit test this again. I just don't know how this is going to play out during the Anomata Pyro Raizo deck because a lot of people get hand loop for 2 in that deck, and getting hand loop for 2 playing board breakers is no bueno. So we're going to figure it out. I'm going to take you guys home to the closing statements so I can open up my entry packs and see what I got. Because I will stay and play the last 2 rounds, but format's literally changing. The sneak peek is this weekend, and everyone's building new decks, so I really don't want to test against some stuff I'm not going to see next week. Because I literally have 2 weeks left until Nationals, and I'm really trying to do somewhat decent at Nationals. If I make day 2, I'll be happy. I really want to top. That's the goal, because I've been topped in the world. I've been day 2ing every big event I go to. I want to get to that top cut finish. I'll be very satisfied with that. I don't care if I win. I don't care about winning that. But I'm setting my goal low, because I think that's a realistic goal. Winning is like whatever to me, honestly. I really just don't care. My mind is on a bunch of other stuff right now. But anyway, y'all stay tuned for the next clip. All right, guys, back at home now. It's Sunday evening, the day and time I'm editing this vlog. So first and foremost, shout out to everybody who made it to the end of the video. This is another experiment video, as you guys already know. And going second, honestly, I liked it. I'm actually going to try it again this upcoming Tuesday for my Tuesday vlog, so be on the lookout for that. And the reason why I liked it because it was really unexpected, and I think I lost more due to myself versus just, just losing, based on skill. Like I made a misplay the round 1. Because my buddy Alejandro, and I would have won if I would have just ashed instead of drove. Just a slight player error, so that was on me. And him opening up the field spell was really broken too. Like if he didn't have field spell, I probably would have been better off. But that's neither here or there. And then on top of that, the round 2 loss was just an FTK deck. And unfortunately, even though I draw the board breakers, it was one of those FTK decks like freaking White Forest that the kind of deck I'm playing just counters unless I draw hand traps. And then I didn't draw my hand trap. So it was just a really weird situation. But we're going to run it back for this upcoming Tuesday. Nationals in 2 weeks. So we're going to be doing a lot of experiments on my decks. So don't expect me to have the best results at locals. And of course, Duelist Advanced just came out. And the format's changing. So gotta look out for that as well. Because some people are trying out RBs. Some people are doing the Onomate Raizu, and I don't know what my deck gonna be. Like I said, 9 times out of 10, I'm just gonna run Mitsu Raizu at Nats. It's the most comfortable deck I'm with. I'm thinking about trying a 60 card build if I can get the Onomate stuff in time. Just like a Raizu Pal with Onomate, Mitsurugi, and some other stuff just to have some fun. Like it's Nationals. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there with a cookie cutter thing. Like I said, I've been playing a lot of Beyblade X. And one thing I do like about the Beyblade X game that translates well to Yu-Gi-Oh! It really got me back into the lab for experimentation. Because in the Beyblade X game, I know this is kind of off topic, but this is a vlog, so you guys are going to hear it. There's a meta. There's a strict meta in Beyblade X. However, at locals, even though there's a meta, The meta doesn't always win, so it's a fairly balanced game. Rogue can do well, and unique combinations can do well in Beyblade X because it has a luck factor just like Yu-Gi-Oh! And I ain't gonna lie, I've been running a lot of meta stuff in that game. I've been getting my ass kicked, but I've been learning a lot about the game because it's constantly evolving. So translate that back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Is constantly evolving as well. So since one thing I learned about the Beyblade X game is experimentation and weird stuff can win games. Same thing with Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm gonna try a little bit more experimenting with my deck to be something that people least expect. But anyway, I'm opening up these packs right now. One of them feels heavy. I got a feeling I can pull an Alti. Hopefully I can pull another Alti Blue Eyes if I can have a play set. Some things are going for 180s. Some people are offering me 110, 125 locally, like my local backpack vendors. I'm like, I'll keep it for now. Like, if somebody want to offer me like 160, I'll get rid of it. But like, I feel like 110, like 50%, 60% is like a low ball offer personally. But let's leave it here or there. I understand people got to make their money, but I'll just reserve the Blue Eyes for people who actually want to pay the premium for, or at least 85% of the premium. Less than what you'll get from a vendor. Anyway, open up a pack right now, see what I get. No, Lizardos. I kind of low-key needed Lizardos low-key because I don't know if I'm going to run this. I am running a Link Monster in my extra deck. I'm running the one that pops stuff on the field, but Lizardos might be better to get extra draw. So it's actually a pretty good pool. Kind of needed that. That way I don't have to look through my bulk for a common Lizardos. Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money, big money. Let's go. I knew I pulled a freaking Alti. Let's go. So we pulled the Azamina Ilya Sylvia. This card was pretty. Bro, Konami did a good job of these Alti. Look at this Alti, bro. Like, it looks so good. So good. So, I told y'all, I had a feeling. I'm like, bro, I got an Alti. It feels, I can kind of feel the weight in the packs. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. I don't know what I was going for right now. I think it's one of the cheapest one, but hey, at least I pulled it. So, man, yeah, to wrap this video up, I'm having fun playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Again. Maybe because I just got a different perspective. Like, I'm not really caring too much about doing well at locals as I was previously. And just, like, just been going through a lot of things mentally. Just what I'm going to do with Yu-Gi-Oh!, my YouTube channel, things like that. Not really stressing too hard about the little stuff anymore. I'm really focusing on other stuff in my life, like my own personal development, my son's personal development, and everything else, like my hobbies, like Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade X, and working out. I kind of push that stuff to the side and really trying to enjoy it for the little things. I think that's what matters the most. Like, we get so caught up in it being hyper competitive, trying to slay dragons, trying to climb mountains, and at the end of the day, the shit don't matter, man. Like, it matters for glory and ego, but what really matters the most, honestly, in my personal opinion, is the journey that took to get you there. As corny as that sounds, the journey to get to places is what really matters the most. And I ain't saying that because I've been getting cooked and everything I've been doing, even the Beyblade X, I've been getting cooked. But the journey to getting to be more successful and everything between Beyblade, Yu-Gi-Oh, my YouTube channel, my personal life, is actually really kind of like, man, I haven't given up yet. So, little food for thought, man. I don't know why I kind of just went on a little tangent about not giving up. But, man, if you guys have something you try to focus on, just don't give up, man. Just stay forward, stay positive, and things I think will eventually work out for you. So, with all that being said, man, post your thoughts about this video. Comments down below. Like the video if you're new here. Want to subscribe for more. After I post this video, we should be at 23K subs. So there's like, we're pretty much there. We got like one sub left. We're like at 22,999 subs at the time of me recording this portion. But like, man, shout out to everybody who got me to 23K subs. And I'm going to see you guys when we get to 24. Well, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. But now we're on the road to 24K subs. So, peace.